Hello and a very warm welcome. Lewis Hamilton, a Formula One legend already, and he's in top three of all time. He is going to break every Formula One record there is to come, and I am proud to have supported him. Before he even got to Formula One, 2006 in GP2, I was supporting him. And to see where he's come, it's absolutely crazy. But he doesn't get the credit he deserves. He'll only get it after he retires. He is an F1 legend. He's up there. He's already top three of all time. He's going to smash every record to bits. For me, number one will always be Ayrton Senna, because he was just a special talent. But he's like, people will say Hamilton's number one. People will say Senna's. People will say Schumacher. But Lewis Hamilton, wow, the progress of his career. GP2 champion. He's the only guy to win a race every single year he's been in the sport. Even in a shit heap in 2009. Six-time champion. He's going to beat that. He's going to win it this year. He's going to win it next year. That's 8 titles. He's already the all-time pole holder. He's 3 away from Michael Schumacher's win ratio. McLaren, Mercedes driver. He is a world-class driver. Any condition, whether it's dry, wet, he's proved it time and time again. And he keeps proving these doubters wrong. These people who cannot stand him. It must absolutely burn them that he's dominating the sport. As you can see, we got 6 world titles: 2008, 2014, 15, 17, 18 and 19. It's crazy. Yeah. Great little shirt this. Also got one as a t-shirt. But Lewis Hamilton, I'm absolutely buzzing. I mean, the progress is crazy. He comes in as a rookie against Fernando Alonso, takes the title and should have won the title in his rookie season. But McLaren didn't choose a number one. I mean, we go through it as a fan. I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan. I've got merchandise, a hoodie, a t-shirt. I've got a poster of him. Poster behind me. We live every pole position, every heartbreak, every win, every championship. We've gone through it all as Hamilton fans. The pain of losing it in 07 to winning it in 08. The last lap, the last corner. We still didn't know who was going to be world champion. I broke my TV remote that day. And then we had a bit of pain. I mean, 2008, he won the title. 2009 was dog shit, but he still won a race. I believe he qualified like 18th in the first race, and he still won a race that season. 10, 11, 12 were good. McLaren were competitive, but a bit unreliable, and we had the 4-time world champion Vettel at his peak. Him in that Red Bull was very powerful. And then he makes the genius call. Now it is a genius call because he's dominated the hybrid era. When he moved there, I was questioning it. Mercedes had only won 1 race at the time, and he was leaving a winning team in McLaren to go to Mercedes. And many people questioned it. Why are you leaving a winning team to go to a team that's only won 1 race? And look at the success he's had. 2013, a lot of pole positions, they were terrible on tyres. And then it was dominance. It has been dominance. Mercedes constructors, Mercedes drivers. Hamilton's won every driver championship since 14, apart from 2016, where Rosberg got a bit lucky. Hamilton 25 seconds in the lead at Malaysia, his engine goes bang, and Rosberg just finished second, which I don't blame him. But Lewis Hamilton is a world-class driver. How many more times does he need to prove it? 2008 Silverstone is still his best win today. 2014 at Bahrain, where he kept Nico Rosberg behind and Rosberg was on the fresher tyre. It's absolutely berserk. I mean, his first win was not easy. I mean, Robert Kubica has a mega shunt. He has like 4 safety cars to deal with. I mean, you just know he's a special talent when he's passing 2 cars into Maggots and Beckett's in GP2. He comes in straight away and takes the fights to the current world champion then, Fernando Alonso. And Hamilton should have won the title in his rookie season if he didn't stay out on one tyres and go in the gravel trap. But if buts, maybe. If my auntie had a dick, she'd be my uncle. But he's a 6-time world champion. He will be 7, 8. And he will have the most championships in Formula 1. All-time pole holder. Most championships. 156 podiums. He's only going to get more. I mean, he's the all-time pole holder. All-time podiums. All-time championships. All-time wins. He's going to have every statistic you can have in Formula 1. And he smashed it out the park. And people still have the audacity to say it's because he's in the best car. It's unbelievable. Like, these people who say he's had the best car literally know nothing about Formula 1, because obviously they didn't watch in 2009. That 2009 car was awful. And Hamilton, he's the champion this year, 100%. He's the championship next year because Bottas hasn't got it. And Max, he's doing unbelievable in that Red Bull, but he can't win the championship with Mercedes dominance. It's just, that's how it is. But Lewis Hamilton, I'm absolutely proud to have supported him from 2006. 14 years. We go through the good times. We go through the heartbreak that was 2007. 2016 as well. We're there in the good times. We're there in the bad times. But there is no doubting Lewis Hamilton is top 3 of all time. And by the end of his career, he will be the greatest Formula 1 driver we've ever seen. That is factual. Every single statistic proves that. That is factual. For me, though, I have to say Ayrton Senna, for me, will always be the greatest F1 driver. But for statistic-wise, Hamilton is number 1. He is number 1. Look at him, Lewis Hamilton. Absolutely proud to support him. Lewis Hamilton. Get in there, Lewis. Having a bit of a tour now. This is my favourite poster. But yeah, I'm a Hamilton fan. Hardcore Hamilton fan. I have been since 2006. And I just cannot believe the progress that he has made. It's absolutely remarkable. I mean, and he's not appreciated. He's not appreciated like he should be. I mean, he's absolutely terrorising this sport. He's dominating it. I mean, it's crazy. But for me, he is a bit underappreciated. Will only be appreciated when he retires. Because people like to hate him because he has a life outside Formula 1. I mean, look at... And another thing, off track, Lewis Hamilton kept going on... Racism. F1 wouldn't have even posted about it. Hamilton kept on about it. And F1 reacted. He is the biggest driver in Formula 1. He's the best driver in the current grid. And he's the biggest, like, what he says goes, basically. I mean, he called out F1 for not talking about racism. They acted, and now the racism thing is actually well organised. Because for the first 3 rounds, it was chaotic. But now it's actually in sync. Like, they all have their tops on, they're ready. They play the racism video. People kneel, people stand. And then we have the national anthem. But I'm absolutely buzzing. Lewis Hamilton is a Formula 1 legend. We've just had the Spanish Grand Prix, and he became the all-time podium man with 156. Goes past Michael Schumacher. All-time pole holder. And he will break the all-time wins this season. He should do. Maybe not, but he's only got 3 to go to equal it. 4 to beat it. I can't wait. Lewis Hamilton, a Formula 1 legend, and I'm proud to have followed him since 2006. Get in there, Lewis! Boom!